Attention, all views and opinions expressed in this video and channel are for educational purposes only.
Alright, man.
What is the up, guys?
We're doing it again.
We are back once again, Marketing Monday, and the glorious
deep
thing.
late afternoon.
Deep late afternoon. Roll the clip.
Roll the clip. I got this email. This cat says he has no idea why they've taken his Instagram. So you know as well as I do, if they took his Instagram and took his Facebook.
Yeah, they took it all. They just don't know it yet, maybe.
They hijacked that shit. You know how I did it. You know how they did me.
Yeah. They said, you know what? Delete. Well, the first thing he's going to do is, as soon as he gets that notification that, hey, it's been done this way, normally they give you a reason. Now, if they're like anything like this guy over here, they gave him no reason whatsoever, which I thought was very odd. They normally do, and they'll say because you've had community guideline strikes. Now, if you've had community guideline strikes, hey, guys, they expected this.
You're hit.
Yeah, you're screwed. 3 strikes, you're out. And that is the golden rule with Meta, with all that.
3 strikes, you were definitely screwed.
Yeah, exactly. And at that point, you just file an appeal process. And if it's something like they pulled something and it was something weird, you can get that back.
Well, you know, because that algorithm can be wrong.
Yes, like you. It was wrong for you. No, but normally the cases, what I'm seeing is the reason why they pull it is because you have so many people report your account that way. So you've probably got someone.
Haters.
You definitely have a hater. You definitely have something. But always, I like to say, if you don't have a hater, you didn't do it right. But this normally what happens is like you'll have like a bunch of people just spam do that way. And the next thing you know, they'll just like cut it. And they won't even look at your page. And that's the crazy thing about it. They'll just take it because they want to, which is wrong. No freedom of speech there.
Well, it's freedom of speech. Just watch what you say. And Zucks, he cares.
Yeah.
He loves you. He cares about you.
He ain't love nobody. He likes the money.
Yeah, devils don't know love.
Exactly. Anyways, so what you're going to do is you're going to follow that appeal process, and normally they'll give you an appeal code. You don't hear back in about 72 to 48 hours.
You got a problem.
Yeah, you definitely have a problem. You probably need to call their help hotline, or you hit me up at ikwmediallc@gmail.com. I might be able to fast track that.
As you did me.
As I have you. I found out you got yours in a matter of like what? 2 or 3 hours?
Minutes. From takedown to panic to...
Yeah, it was
2 or 3 hours.
Yeah, about 2 or 3 hours. From takedown, panic to phone call, about 2 or 3 hours.
Feeling weighed down? Choose Ultimate Gold Detox, the advanced detox drink that stimulates your body's natural cleansing process and kicks in under 60 minutes. Simply follow the easy instructions, drink, hydrate, and let it work. Available in multiple sizes and delicious flavors. For a quick, powerful cleanse you can count on. Ultimate Gold Detox. Detox made simple.
I remember getting that email saying, hey, we've made a mistake. We have reinstated your account, and we found that our algorithm made a mistake.
And we are sorry.
That's all the apology you're going to get.
Yeah, you're probably not going to get I'm sorry, but like still. That's
Facebook or Meta's version of...
Exactly. We screwed up, but I don't care.
Yeah, but we ain't going to admit to it.
No. Exactly. So like that's the thing is like you could always hit me up. I can probably look over it, or I can tell you what you've done wrong because I've seen this. I've been through it. I've seen many of cases, and I'm like, yeah, I know exactly why you took it down. And I didn't know with his if he'd done something crazy because I hadn't looked at his stuff, and so like that was like I don't know. So let me just call someone that I know.
Sometimes I post things that maybe is questionable.
Yeah, when I say questionable, very questionable. And so I didn't know if he'd done that. And so if you're doing things like that, try not to. And if you are, try not to.
Now I post cat videos.
That's all he does. He's scared of Zuck.
That motherfucker, man, he made a believer out of me, man. Snatched my account for nothing.
I mean, he really did. He did. He like we've done it before with other accounts, like our wholesale account, our retailers account. Had that happen.
I don't post on them.
I know, but we've had that happen before where they'll take it, and I'm like, oh, that don't make no sense, and you can kind of like fight for it. And sometimes it's in the wording of how you fight for it, and that's the reason why there's normally a case number, because if you do have to call them, at that point they'll be like, okay, like, well, we'll see what's going on here, and next thing they know is, okay, this is the reason why we've taken it, and you're kind of going to get some clarification behind the reason why they did that, or they'll go, yeah, I don't know why. Let me reinstate that for you. Click, and it's a button.
Ain't that crazy?
It's like the button in Cabo for the customs. You either press it and you get
Either
extra
red or
green. You either
red or green.
red is extra security, green go on through.
Vio con Dios.
Exactly. So that's exactly what it is, and that's what I've heard it is it really is just like a red or green button. And there is someone there all day long just doing that.
You know, my editor is going to love that we just,
Said
referenced
that.
Mexico.
I know, he's great.
My man.
My man. But that's really how they do this. It's more of like an X or a no thing, and it's, like,
I think
how do I feel? No. How do I feel? Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I think he's okay.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Let's let him throw.
Can you imagine you had like some like X and it showed up right? You have to go, no.
No. Fuck that guy.
Or they just had a really bad day, and that's probably what happened when that whole thing happened, right? And they just went, no. Found out about the D scandal.
How you feeling now, Zucks?
Exactly. Don't do that. Don't do that. They'll get taken down. You can't do that.
All right, Belle, thanks for doing this, man.
That's it.
So if you need some help, you get your dick caught up in the fence, man, and you need somebody to help you out, Belle knows somebody.
I do know somebody. You can hit me up at kwmediallc@gmail.com. But we do have a new thing on Chadweight TV under Book a Call, and you can pick me. You can get some consultation work. It's actually cheaper than him. So I am cheaper than you.
It's genetics.
Anyways, but you can pick me. You can also pick him underneath that website if you want to talk to him, which I don't know why.
If you'd like to talk to me, man, you got some business issues, okay?
Yeah.
But if you've got some internet issues or you got some
marketing issues, some graphics issues, you don't know what you're doing, man, that's the one. That's what I'm starting to transition everything over to that, so I can kind of understand where you're gonna be like. On that basis, I'm kind of going away from the email like you used to do, and it's now going to be on the website, and you're going to have to book a consultation with me.
I think you're better off, especially if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, book the consultation.
Now's the time to do it. And and you know what? It's kind of cheap.
You're getting 90 minutes with me. Yeah.
It may be too much.
You're getting 60 to 90 minutes with me. Depends on which one you're picking.
That's a whole lot of money.
Exactly. And at that point, you're going to get a lot of time out of it, and I even give you a plan.
You may regret it.
You may
regret
want
it
to.
because let me just tell you, man, she's kind of a taskmaster, and she's going to want you to absolutely do some things.
Yeah.
And if you don't do it, man,
I'm not taking a call.
I can't help you.
I'll refund the money. I promise I'll do it. I will have a form that I'll have you fill out and everything. So when you do come to the meeting, it is worth your time, and I'm going to be able to understand
everybody
that.
fills out my form. Every single person. We've never had to bother anybody with it, and they're really good about it. And that's the good thing about our viewers here is that they do follow directions. They're in trouble. They're already fucked off.
Yeah.
And they want some help, and I'm glad to help you. But I appreciate always that my people always fill out their forms, and I never have to be up their ass.
And
I
honestly,
have never had to do it.
The reason why we do these forms is so that you do get the best out of your book, and you're not telling us the backstory for the first 15, 20 minutes of it.
And ruining their time.
Exactly. And we're just understanding, and honestly, and we can kind of do a little bit of research beforehand and understand, okay, maybe, for you, I know it's a lot of if you do have some purchasing issues, okay, let's look in their area, what's going on, things like that. And that's what I want to know, pretty much what I've always asked for. It's just that, maybe a few other things, some numbers, things that I need to know now, kind of your budget, things like that. So I kind of know what to going into it as.
All right, Belle, thanks for everything.
Of course.
Appreciate you doing this.
Of course.
All right, guys. See you on the next one.
Deuces.
Bye.